Hey everybody, I have a really exciting guest on today because I've never brought on one of my vendors from my CBD companies that I'm repping. And look who she's with, Monarch Botanicals. And she's out of Pennsylvania. That's even better, right, Tim?
Yeah.
Right, right? Exactly. So super excited to have you on today, Jenny, because we have never gone live. Let me tell you guys, we're like, we cannot mess up this time because Jenny, how many times did we start over last time?
Oh, it was a lot. It's a lot, at least a dozen.
I know, right? It was fun. And Jenny and I had never done that before, where we had to keep replaying or restarting again because we were taping. And I'm like, next time we can't do that. So here we are today. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to introduce you to Jenny Crawford. She lives in southern Pennsylvania, correct?
Yes.
And we don't have any dog visitors yet, but
No.
they sometimes show up, but maybe not today. But they're super fun. But what's really fun is that she got her puppy, gosh, last October? No, a year ago.
Well, which one? Because we got Luna a little over a year ago, and then we got Remus in October.
Oh, yes, because we got Remus in a Halloween costume, which that was very interesting. You guys can look back at that. And then we also got Remus and Luna and
Reese.
Oh gosh, and Reese in reindeer antlers. Now that was really fun too. That was my idea, and then Jenny's like, "This is not working." I'm like, "This was trying to
not appreciate the antlers."
But it was fun though. But hey, you guys, I just want to tell you a little bit about Jenny. She's the founder and CEO of US Hemp Farms and Monarch Botanicals, which came later in her CBD career. And I guess
my husband Sean.
I was going to get to that. No, I'm just kidding. Now I've known Sean for a while, and I met Jenny later. And Sean is actually a master hemp grower, which is awesome. He used to grow hemp all over the country, and he's kind of brought it in just to Pennsylvania. Is that correct, Jen?
Say that one more time.
Is he growing all across the country still, or just mainly in Pennsylvania?
Not right now. Not right now. It's just locally.
Yeah, because maybe it's because they have twins that are 5 years old.
Yeah,
give me that too, right? Which is always fun. Oh, Mark is asking where Remus is.
Inside.
We have to be quiet because Remus might come out. Remus is quite the character, actually. So it looks like Tim is paging. Oh, he's doing a shout out to the local people. That would be you. Right? So he's your local person. And I am not the local person. But we have so much to tell you guys about because she has a full product line. And it's almost Memorial Day weekend if they have a great sale going on too.
We do.
So, Jen, how about if we tell a bit about why you started the baking? Well, you're really a baker, and you started with animal products.
Yes.
And that was her big thing, was animal products, and bringing CBD treats in for dogs and tinctures for cats and dogs. And first, people know that I tried the dog treats. I did. I mean, I'm totally guilty of that.
A lot of people have.
Well, it was like 2 days after we got into lockdown in Colorado. I'm like, they came in the mail, and I go, And everybody's hoarding the toilet paper and hoarding the dog treats. Well, anything you could buy. And I thought, well, you know what? Maybe we should try one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're made with people grade ingredients, so you totally can try them. Nobody's saying that they're going to taste great to people, but
Would you like to tell them the two different kinds? You would like to tell them the two different kinds that you have?
We have pumpkin apple oat and then sweet potato organic peanut butter. So, and I have the pumpkin apple oat right here.
That's what I have too. See, I would really, really like to try, if I have to, the sweet potato organic peanut butter once, if I need to.
It smells like peanut butter cookies when I am baking them. It's a very strong smell, but really, it just smells just like cookies. So I don't know if they taste just like cookies, but they smell like it.
You haven't even tasted your own products? Come on.
I haven't eaten any of the dog treats. I have, my children have eaten the dog treats. My husband has eaten them. Some of my friends have eaten them, but I have not.
Yeah. Now, the next thing I'd like to talk about that she's made, because a lot of people don't have dog shampoo, this CBD dog shampoo. So, Jen, would you like to tell everybody why you made that and that Remus usually needs it?
Well, the dog shampoo, which I have right here, it's really good for dogs with skin irritations and allergies and things like that. When we first got Remus, his skin was very, very dry and flaky, and it took a while for it to go away. But I bathed him at least once a week with this shampoo, and then he's been to the vet and been checked and all that kind of thing. But it really helps with dogs with dermatitis or like seasonal allergies, like if they're allergic to grass, things like that, and they get hot spots. It's really good to help kind of reduce the itching and irritation with those kinds of things.
We can't promise anything, can we?
No, we can't promise anything at all. But
no, not at all.
You can give it a shot.
Thank you,
see if it helps yours.
Exactly. So another thing with Remus being a puppy, which he's still a puppy, trust me.
Yes.
But
even though he's huge, he's technically still a puppy.
Yeah, but he likes to roll around in the dirt, probably because the 1-year-old dog likes to too. So yes. Can you imagine having 2 golden retrievers that both like to get in the mud, and then the 15-year-old dog is a cocker, probably likes to say, "Hey, I'm the queen here, but I'm going to do it too."
Oh, she does. She likes to roll in very disgusting, stinky stuff. It's her thing.
Right, exactly. So we've had a really fun time with the dogs out here, but we're going to be quiet because if we say their name too loud, they're going to show up. Oh, look at Tim. He says, "Yum the peanut butter." And Tim is in Pennsylvania, so maybe you should send some to him.
Sure.
I know, right? And then you have the cat and the dog tincture.
Yes, I have. It's 150 milligram is more for cats and real small dogs, and then we have the 250 milligram that is for medium to large dogs. And for people with really big dogs, like maybe 100 pounds or so, then I usually suggest to them that they try the unflavored oil for people, because a lot of times 250 milligrams isn't quite enough for a dog of that size, because that's a pretty big dog.
It's a pretty big dog. Yeah, so I just wanted her to talk about that really quick, but we can move on to the humans too. But what I did want to mention is that you guys have a lot of different options for humans too.
We do.
It's not just about pets, but are you guys still trying to get that equine, the horse?
I am going to start doing treats for horses in probably a few months, but we are working on that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Those would be big treats.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, are you guys going to do pellets or just big treats?
I think probably just big treats.
Okay, awesome. So what I was going to say about humans, they have a ton of products for humans, and you probably won't want to use them on your pets, but they have tinctures, they have edibles, they have topicals, you name it, they have it. So
we do. We have this is our therapeutic moisturizing cream. It comes in a 8-ounce jar, and it's very thick and smells good if you get the vanilla fragrance. And then we also have unscented as well, but that one comes in 750 milligrams as well as 1,000 milligrams, and I really like it. It's very moisturizing for your skin. I use it on my feet. I'm on my feet a lot, so it's good for that.
Yeah. Hey, can you explain really quick though what the difference means with the different milligrams and why the tubs are still the same size, but it's either 500 or 1,000? No, is it 750 milligrams of CBD?
1,000.
Yeah.
And obviously it's the strength. It brings you more relief And, you can, I guess with the 1,000 milligram, you could use a little bit less maybe than with the 750. So it's a stronger product, basically, is what you're getting.
It's a really big tub, though. And it's quite thick. It's thick,
very
too.
thick. Yes.
Yeah, it's very. And I would advise that if you have a friend that doesn't have hair, they don't put it on their head. I don't think that's what you're supposed to do with it.
No, it's not for your face. It's not for your head. It is a body situation.
I had somebody do that. I'm like, your whole head smells like vanilla. I'm like, oh, that's lovely. It has a very, very pungent smell, and it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. But I don't think you want it on your entire head and face.
You don't want to slather it on top of your head now.
No. But for your face, though, you have something for that, though, too.
We do. We have anti-aging night serum. This one is it's 200 milligrams in the bottle. I honestly use it myself. I really enjoy it. And then we have the anti-aging day cream as well. You can use both obviously not at the same time. One during the day, one at night. And I really like them. They're very moisturizing. They smell nice, and they work really, really well on my skin. So.
But again, we can't promise anything.
No.
You guys, it's all FDA regulated, so that's why we're having to say these things. Yes. So even though we think they work, we can't say that they work.
No. Right? So all the FDA requirements, of course, always followed.
Yes. So moving on, do you want to talk about the tincture, like the oral tincture for humans?
Yes. We have oral tinctures. They come in unflavored strawberries and cream, mint, and wild berry. Strawberries and cream is currently our most popular flavor, and it comes in 1,000 milligrams, 1,500 milligrams, and 2,000 milligrams. So obviously, you gauge your strength to go along with whatever it is that you're looking to use it for. And the one bottle should last roughly a month. So usually I tell people that if it's not getting you to the point where you need, and you're running out faster than a month, then you should go up a little bit in strength.
So my question for you, because I forgot to say this before, so the pet tincture, you created that, I believe, for your dog, correct? Because your dog actually had Lyme disease, and she did tell me this until we went live not live, but with the first recording, and I was like, oh my God, you never told me that. I'm like, how can you not have told me that? I was like, almost in tears. I'm like, she goes, are you okay? I'm like, I'm not okay. Okay, I'm fine now. That was the first time we had to start over. Something. But I was very surprised. But why don't you explain to them what exactly was going on? We'll go backwards again to the dog, because the dog had quite a few issues and wasn't really doing anything.
Yes,
So we're
not sure at what age she got Lyme's disease, but obviously she got that from being bitten by a tick. And you can hear the dogs barking in the house.
At least we don't have the hens going. The chickens going anymore.
No, the chickens are gone. So,
the chickens aren't gone. The chickens would be like laying eggs, and they'd be like howling or whatever. I'm like, that must have been a big egg.
So she still has Lyme disease, but she's been treated for it, and it was really making her joints very stiff, and she was having trouble getting up on the couch, going up and down the steps. She was very tired. It was affecting her a good bit. So we started giving her CBD and in the drops as well as the treats. She really enjoys the treats, but in her age, she doesn't have very many teeth left. So we would have to either break them up into very small pieces for her, or get them wet so they'd be nice and soft so she could eat them easily without having to chew something, because they are hard cookies. So if you have a dog with dental issues and they need something that is easier to chew, just have to get it wet and make it a little soft, and they can still have it. But it really turned things around for her a lot. We really noticed a change in her very quickly. And, now, honestly, she's even where she's at right now, she's unfortunately been diagnosed with kidney failure, and she's in stage 3. But again, she is 15 and a half years old. So these things happen as they get older.
But why did she run into the kidney failure?
The kidney failure was actually brought on by chicken poop. So chicken poop is very high in phosphorus, and she would go outside and she would eat it, and she's a very, very sensitive stomach. She's a very small dog, and it just was not good for her. And we had no idea that would happen. So, then she started not doing well, and took her to the vet and found out that that's what was wrong with her. Yeah. But I mean, we've still been giving her CBD, and she runs around like she's a puppy, even though she's sick. You'd never know.
I saw her like antagonizing the puppy, and the puppy was like, "Really, you gonna come after me?" And she's like, "Yes, I am." That's why we call her the queen, because she's kind of like, "Are you gonna mess with me? Well, I'm gonna mess with you."
She thinks that she's the alpha, but even though she's
she's hilarious.
Yeah, even with all her issues and her old age, just what was it? Yesterday, 2 days ago, she was trying to catch a baby bird in the backyard. So,
Wait, is that what happened with the baby birds? Or are you trying to get the baby bird out of there? But your son was like trying to. This is the best part. One of the 5-year-olds was like, "You know what? I'm gonna feed that baby bird a worm." You're like, "Stay away from the baby bird. Just go like that." He's like, "No." Yeah. He's like, he was definitely the bird was going to take it.
He was trying. The bird was not.
I know, but the bird kind of like went like that to trying to grab it, and it was like, half away. He's like, "The bird's hopping away." You're like, "The bird's hopping away from you." I love your videos.
Trying to find a safe place to go away from the kids and away from the dogs.
Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. I don't think he thought it was fun, but it was fun.
Probably.
Of course. Exactly, right? So let's get back to the human food.
Yes.
I like to call it food. So they have, these are hard drops.
Yes,
they're called
the butterfly drops.
Butterfly drops. And they were called this because of, why?
Well, because our logo is a butterfly.
Yes.
And they're little drops. So they're a little bit, this is the size. They're a little bit smaller than a quarter. And they come in assorted flavors in the tin. So there's usually 3 flavors, 4 of each one in the tin. And of course the tin is reusable. You put it in your purse, put it in your pocket. So I love the little tin, honestly.
I do too.
But they're good. They're tasty, sweet flavors. They're coated in powdered sugar to keep them from sticking to each other. Yeah. But so obviously, if you do not do well with sugar, these are not for you. But they are very tasty.
And the reason I asked the name, and I was like, "Oh, hello," like butterfly. But let's talk about.
Yes.
And whenever you order anything from Monarch Botanicals, they actually give you.
Yes, you get a free Boo Boo Pop with every order.
And why are they called Boo Boo Pops?
Well, when I was doing my whole trial run on how to make lollipops, and because it was something that I had never made before, and I was test everything out and try it a few times and perfect it before it goes anywhere else. So the very first time that I was making the lollipops, it was what I guess one of the twins was about, I guess he would have been 3 maybe, and I had just poured the hot sugar into the mold, and he wanted to see what I was doing, reached his hand up on the counter and put his finger right in the hot sugar. It burned him so badly. He was so upset. And then after that, he knew that I was making lollipops, so he started calling them Boo Boo Pops and crying and saying that gave him a boo boo and they're Boo Boo Pops, they're Boo Boo Pops. And so it's like, you know what? That is the cutest thing. That's what I'm going to call him.
So one time I was on with Jenny and I said, and she has like 10 different or 12 different flavors. She's like, no. I'm like, well, can you make that money? She's like, no.
So that's a lot. It's a lot of flavors.
That's a lot. That's a lot of flavors. So how many flavors do you have?
See, I think we have 6 or 7. There's green apple and black cherry.
Yeah.
Cotton candy, fruit punch.
Let's go by
CBD dreamsicle. And mango. So yes, so 6.
Yeah. They're yummy. I have fruit punch and green apple, and I think I've had. What's the other one that I've had? It was good. They're all good though.
I think I might have sent you a CB dreamsicle. Yes, you did.
You did. That's and for your my other favorite, look at these. These are so cute. They're so yummy, and they're in this great tin. They're a great tin, and they fit. They'll fit in your purse also.
Yep. They're just little squares. They're 10 milligrams a piece.
Yeah.
And they are not sugar free. So just so everyone is aware, they are not sugar free, and they are coated in sugar also to help keep them from sticking together. But they're assorted fruit flavors. I choose very mild flavors for the gummies, so they're not too overpowering. But they're sweet little treats for you to get 10 milligrams of CBD each one.
Did you see what Carl from overseas in England just said? You have black cherry. Mm-hmm. He says they sound great.
It is. Black cherry is a really good one.
Yeah. And we love Carl because he's part of Team Tea. We have Team Coffee and Team Tea. Uh-huh. And so the joke is that our teacher, his name is Tim, he lives in Pennsylvania, and he always wants to have coffee. And we're like, we don't want coffee. We want to have tea, just like Carl. So that's our thing. I'm surprised he hasn't
I love tea. I drink tea in the morning and in the evening.
But do you drink tea like Carl drinks tea over in England?
Probably not, because I just put honey in mine.
Oh, yeah.
I think you like to put milk or cream in tea in England. Is that right?
And sugar.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Carl, isn't it sugar and I think it's sugar and milk. I think we just lost your voice for a minute. Just for a minute, though. So anyway, you guys, we have, I think, gone through other products, but I just want to introduce you to Monarch. Except we haven't gone through 2.
We have, I think, 2 more that we haven't talked about, which was the salve.
So.
Yeah, the salve is that one. Yeah. Is one of my favorites to make because it's made completely from scratch. I do I take the flowers that are in it and everything, and I steep them in the oil for probably a little over an hour before all the other ingredients are made and the actual flower material is taken out. Right. And so it's one of my favorites. And it works really well. It doesn't have just the CBD in it. It also has 3 herbs that are very helpful with inflammation and pain.
Yep. And Jen, are all your products THC free?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Yes. And a lot of people are looking for that right now because they're going back to work. But even before when they were still at work, they didn't want to test positive for THC, even though CBD products tend to have below 0.03%, but sometimes you can still test hot. So Jen's products are THC free, and they're amazing. And there's 2 more things. How do we forget this?
The massage oil.
Well, that too. I don't have that here.
Okay, well, I have it here.
Send me that.
Comes in vanilla fragrance. So, and it is 300 milligrams in the bottle.
But what else do you have? There's 2 more things. Sean's products.
Isolate. We have CBD isolate, which this is what all of my products are made with. All of the products are made with isolate. So you will not test hot on a drug test with that. And then we also have distillate and the isolate and the distillate, those are sold wholesale.
Yep. So she's got a big sale this weekend. Mm-hmm. Well, actually starting today.
Oh, no, correct? It doesn't start today. It starts on the 27th.
Well,
today's the 25th.
Sorry. I should know that. The 27th, but it goes through which date?
The 31st.
31st. And it's 30% off?
Yep, it's 30% off.
Everything but.
Everything but the isolate and the distillate.
Yeah. Yeah. So she'd love for you to try out our products. And I know that a lot of people are looking for tinctures right now. Your base, though, on them are what? Coconut oil?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So it's a coconut oil base.
Yes, it is a coconut oil base. If people occasionally make like special order products for people, like if you can't have coconut oil, I can do it with something else. You just would have to contact me directly because the website is not set up for something like that, but I can do special order items.
Right. So look at that. Here comes Papa. 0 THC broad spectrum distillate. Thank you, Sean. I didn't even say that either. I should have said that. But we're trying. We're trying.
It's good for him to chime in.
Yeah, I think so, because he's kind of the grower. He is a grower.
Yeah.
The master grower. He is the master grower. So, anything else, Jen? Why don't you let everybody know how they can get in touch with you? And it's all going to be below right here. Oh, I never do that. I'm not so good with the camera. It'll be below as soon as this all goes live.
Okay.
It's already live, but as soon as it all goes up on all the sites, okay. And that will come up. But why don't you let everybody know?
They can contact us through the website. We do have a chat feature on the website. You can contact us through there. Mm-hmm. We can do email at sales@monarch-botanicals.com. And then they can also contact us through Facebook on our Facebook page. It's US Hemp Farms and Monarch Botanicals on Facebook.
Yeah. And you guys, you all know how to get in touch with me. So definitely look at Jenny's Gold Standard on YouTube and Facebook, and actually on LinkedIn also. This will be posted on LinkedIn as soon as we're done. But thank you, Sean. It's a pleasure. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate that. And Jen, this has gone really well. We didn't even have to start over.
I know, right?
Jen's like, we can't start over. Yesterday, she's like, well, we're not going to be able to start over. I'm like, you're going to be my first person on here. One of the hemp people, and this is going to be really great. So I'm super excited, and you guys all know I'm in that industry also. And if you guys have any questions about what I'm doing right now, my mission is really to help people with autoimmune diseases, and Jenny's products, actually, I've talked to some people that do have Lyme and everything else, and they are helping, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah.
But somehow they just seem to feel a little bit better.
Yeah,
right? But I'm so glad that you're on here today with us. It looks beautiful in Pennsylvania.
Fun.
Absolutely. And you guys, I want to thank Sean for coming on, Carl Sullivan in England, because we're an international crew here, and Tim, and DJ, and Mark.
Hey.
Hi, Mark. Mark loves her products also. And who else is on here today? I hope I didn't forget anybody. I'm just taking a look here, but I think that was it. But if I missed anybody, I will get in touch with you guys later. Please get in contact with me at Jenny at Jenny'sGoldStandard.com. At Jenny? Can't even say it. Jenny's Gold Standard at gmail.com if you guys have any questions, okay? Or on the websites. Thank you. Have a great day, Jen. I love you. Thank you. Bye.